what you should know about the Combat Zone Tax Exclusion. Let's cash in.
Finance for the everyday millennial. Hard-charging solutions. We provide an accelerant in the journey towards financial independence.
Welcome back to Cassian with Cassian, the financial forum for young professionals. In this video, we continue our military money series with a discussion about the Combat Zone Tax Exclusion. As an active duty service member, your Leave and Earnings Statement, or LES, outlines the variety of different types of pay you receive each pay period while you are on active duty. Pay types include things like base pay, special pay, bonus pay, incentive pay, and combat pay. Your pay is considered a type of work wage, so it is generally subject to U.S. federal income tax. However, there is one exclusion to this rule, and it's a big one. Earnings received while you are assigned to a combat zone fall under a rule known as the Combat Zone Tax Exclusion, or CZTE. The tax exclusion originated during World War II to exempt the wages paid to military members in an active combat zone from the income tax increases authorized by Congress to pay for that war. It originally applied to all wages earned by all service members. However, the rules have changed over time, so the amount of pay that is exempted today will vary based on your rank. Before we dive into the details, let's look at what a combat zone is from a tax perspective. The Internal Revenue Service uses the term combat zone to describe a hostile area where military personnel may be in service. This can include actual combat areas, direct combat support areas, areas where contingency operations take place, as well as qualified hazardous duty areas. As of the second quarter of 2022, combat zone tax benefits are available to military personnel serving in the Afghanistan area, the Kosovo area, the Arabian Peninsula, and the Sinai Peninsula. For a detailed listing of the Department of Defense's current designated combat zones, click on the link you see at the top of your screen. Now, let's take a deeper dive into what the tax exclusion can mean for you as a service member. The first thing to know is this: you don't need to serve on an extended deployment to qualify for combat pay. In fact, spending as little as 1 day on duty in a hazardous zone can qualify you for the Combat Zone Tax Exclusion. The tax exclusion is unlimited for enlisted personnel and warrant officers, so every pay type you earn during your time in a combat zone will be free from income taxes. Now, it's important to remember that your federal withholding includes both Social Security and Medicare taxes, in addition to your federal income tax withholding. Social Security and Medicare are not exempted under the CZTE, so those deductions will continue to show up in your Leave and Earnings Statement. For commissioned officers, the maximum monthly exclusion equals the sum of the highest rate of enlisted basic pay payable plus the amount of hostile fire pay and imminent danger pay payable for the qualifying month. As of the second quarter of 2022, this amount is $9,355.50. For more details about how this limit is calculated, click on the link you see on your screen right now. The Combat Zone Tax Exclusion also applies to any pay earned by a service member who is hospitalized as a result of injuries or illness sustained while on duty in a combat zone. Pay exemptions for hospitalization are available for a period of 2 years and are subject to the same limitations as other income. It's important that you check your Leave and Earnings Statement every time you enter and leave a Combat Zone Tax Exclusion area to ensure that DFAS, the Defense Finance and Accounting Service, has coded your income as tax exempt. If you find that your pay has been coded incorrectly, contact your finance unit right away to get your codes changed and your withholding adjusted. And while you're checking out your Leave and Earnings Statement, take a look at the different types of pay you're receiving. The CZTE applies to more than just active duty pay. Re-enlistment bonuses, bonus pay for voluntarily extending your service in a combat area, leave pay, extra pay, awards, student loan repayment assistance funds, and income from non-appropriated funds activities such as working in a club, mess, or theater can all be exempted. If your LES is in good shape, then the W-2 you receive at the end of the tax year will show the amount of excluded income in box 12 with the letter Q next to it, and you won't have to take any special action. You or your tax professional can file your 1040 as usual. If you're eligible to claim deductions such as moving expenses, be sure to fill out the appropriate forms along with a Schedule 1 to detail these expenditures. For tips on what to know when filing federal income tax, click on the link in the upper right corner of your screen. To learn more about the Combat Zone Tax Exclusion, reach out to your military benefits team. Ready to brainstorm a few long-term tax strategies? Reach out to the financial planners at RINO INVEST Wealth Management, and we'll be happy to help. Till next time, this is Cassian reminding you that it's always a good time to cash in with Cassian.